Hey YouTube family, this is Shylisa and welcome to Perfectly Parker. I've missed you guys. I've missed recording videos talking about autism. So hopefully with some things put aside, I'll be uploading more and talking more because I still have lots to talk about. So I just want to give you guys a quick update of what we kind of been up to, what Parker has been up to, some things that's been going on. Nothing much, but I can say so far this has been the most exciting year for me as far as Parker goes. She's speaking more. She's saying a lot of things. I'm really starting to see speech come into play and speech therapy paying off, and it's really exciting because every child goes through this why stage, and so I want to say that's kind of where she's at. She doesn't necessarily say why to everything, but everything now is what's that, what's that, what's that. And that's exciting because not only is she asking, she's also, what am I trying to say, challenging what I say, which I really like because it opens the door for her to say more, and it lets me know that she has her own thoughts and her own opinions. So that's really fun. It doesn't bother me that she kind of challenges what I say. It's just you kind of have to tread the line with that because you don't want her to make up her mind about something that's not correct. So that's kind of, we're trying to deal with that. For example, the other day, well, a couple weeks ago, we were out and she pointed to a street light and she said, "What's that?" And I said, "That's a street light." And she said, "No, it's a sunlight." And so even though I was excited that, I can see why she would think that's a sunlight, I also want her to realize it's not a sunlight, but it's kind of like choose your battles type of thing. But she does know it's a street light, but she'll kind of go back and forth. I'll say, "That's a street light." She'll say, "No, that's a sunlight." And so eventually we settle to it is a street light. So that's pretty fun because I like that. I like that she's going back and forth with me. I like that she's asking about different things. So that's pretty fun. And we also, over the Christmas break, we finally accomplished something that we've been trying to do for I don't know how long, thanks to her wonderful occupational therapist. We have finally learned how to ride a bike. When I tell you guys, that has been so challenging. Two things when it comes to her little feet. Riding a bike and pushing herself on the swing. Not so much with the swing yet. I think she's getting there. She's starting to kind of get the motions. But she actually just for the first time on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day, she rode her bike for the first time, and her therapist was extremely excited to hear about that because she's really been working with her nonstop about learning how to push and coordinate her feet. Oh, and another thing, hopscotch. Those are the three things that really has her. It's just those feet coordinations that we've been really trying to hammer in on her, and her therapist has really been working with her on. And so that's really fun because on Christmas, we got the bike, got it out for her, and she said something I have never, ever heard her say. She said, "Today's the day," and everybody burst out laughing. I was like, "Today's the day? What does that mean?" So my parents just assumed that she was saying, "Today's the day I'm finally going to ride a bike." And she did. She had so much fun. She rode it. So we were super excited because we have been working tirelessly to try to get her to push her little feet. So that was really, really a big accomplishment for her that we were so excited about. We're still working on the steering. I don't know if she has grasped the concept that you need to watch where you're going. I think she's so excited and focused on pushing with her feet that everything else goes out the window. But one day at a time. We're just happy that she's actually pushing. We'll work on the steering as we go. So that's really exciting news. She is getting into, I don't want to say challenging because she's not challenging. She's getting to that age where more independence, I don't know. And so with more independence, it's kind of becoming more challenging. So it's challenging. She's not challenging. The situation is challenging because with more independence, she wants to do more, which she can do more. But she kind of knows what she wants. And sometimes we haven't quite got that yet because she still has, you know, her speech thing going on. She will kind of direct us and she's telling us, but sometimes we haven't quite grasped it. So, that's been coming, you know, kind of a thing. But again, we are excited because, you know, she's using her own brain and thinking for herself. I should say it like that, not using her brain. But so that's really exciting. We've had a lot going on recently as far as just kind of getting a little lax as far as my part. And sometimes this happens, and I hate when this happens, and it's nobody but me. But we get into a really, really, really good routine. And when we get into a really good routine, I don't know, I hate to say not cocky, that's a horrible word to say, but I kind of get very comfortable. And for a split second, I think to myself, maybe we don't have to follow the schedule as much. We don't have to stick to such a rigorous schedule. Every time I do this, I really get hit myself because I get a little lax because, you know, when everything is going smoothly and you have so much stuff going on, work, school, her school, you know, you kind of just want it to flow. And and then the holidays, being out of school, being out of routine, some things happens, which means I kind of get lax with eating out. So we eat out a little bit more. We don't stick to our schedule a little bit more. And then I kind of think to myself, we don't have to. Maybe, you know, as she's getting older, her autism is kind of maybe not phase out, because it doesn't phase out. I'm trying to look for the exact words to say, but a little bit more under control where she doesn't need a schedule. And I always pay for it. So a couple days ago, we, you know, had a really big meltdown, which comes when she kind of gets out of her routine. And so I'm getting back to the basics of getting her back on her strict routine, getting her to the point where she doesn't eat out as much, where we're doing school work a whole lot more. So that's becoming a challenge. So we're just getting that under control and getting back to where everything is schedule oriented. So and she's kind of not liking it schedule oriented, but she thrives when it's schedule oriented. So we're just getting back to that. But we're doing good. We're learning how to dress ourselves. We're learning these different things, and it's really exciting. And hopefully I will be able to post more. I really appreciate you guys for sending me the messages, asking about when I will post. And I will. I'm not going to say I'm going to post every week, because as soon as I say that, I won't. But I do plan on posting a whole lot more. And I really appreciate you guys for watching. And please don't forget to like and subscribe and comment. And I will hopefully see you next week. Thank you.